3 years ago, I thought becoming a millionaire was some magical fairy tale, something only tech geniuses and lucky lottery winners could pull off. But after grinding for 9 years in finance and then another 3 years building multiple income streams to hit my first million, I realized something shocking. Everything you've been told about wealth is dead wrong. And if I had to start from zero today, I'd do these 5 things to get there twice as fast. Buckle up, because this isn't your typical save your pennies advice. This is the real game. First, I'd stop playing the loser's game. Most people think wealth is about cutting back, skipping lattes, clipping coupons, pinching pennies like their life depends on it. Here's the brutal truth. You cannot save your way to a million. Let's do the math. Save $500 a month. That'll take you 167 years to hit a million. Even if you're a superstar and save $2 zeros, you're a zero a month. Still 40 years. 40. I learned this the hard way. I worked in banking, made good money, lived frugally. And after 9 years, I wasn't even close. Why? Because I was playing the wrong game. Budgeting matters, sure. But if you want real wealth, flip the script. Stop obsessing over saving $5 and start asking, how can I make $500 more this month? What skill can I learn that'll 10x my income? Where can I invest to make money work for me instead of against me? That mental shift, that's what changed everything for me. Second, I'd say no to almost everything. Once you're focused on income, the next step is multiple streams. But here's where people implode. They chase 10 things at once and end up with nothing. I did this too. When I started YouTube, I dabbled, posted here and there, took breaks, chased shiny new ideas. Result, 9 months, 300 subscribers, pathetic. Then in August 2022, I went all in. For 3 months, I was obsessed. Social events, no. Distractions, no. New opportunities, hard no. Every spare minute went into YouTube. And guess what? Momentum hit like a freight train. That's the difference between interest and commitment. Interest does what's convenient. Commitment does whatever it takes. Pick one income stream. Give it 3 months of unbroken focus. Then decide, double down or pivot, but never half asterisk it. Third, I'd weaponize my learning. Your 9 to 5 skills won't make you rich, period. Unless you're in tech or finance, salary ceilings are real. So here's the move. Learn one hive. Use skill per quarter. Not random hobbies. Leverage skills. Skills that solve expensive problems. Q1, sales, because everything boils down to persuasion. Q2, digital marketing. Attention is the new currency. Q3, data analysis. Numbers don't lie. Q4, copywriting, words that print money. Stack these skills and suddenly doors explode open. Fourth, I'd guard my energy like a pit bull. Wealth is 80% mindset, 20% strategy. But most people leak mental energy on stupid stuff, drama, comparison, doom scrolling. Stop. Your brain is your greatest asset. Feed it obsessively. Listen to finance podcasts. Watch business breakdowns. Surround yourself with builders, not complainers. Protect your focus like it's the last $100 in your bank account, because it is. Fifth, fall in love with the grind, not the goal. Chasing $1M feels impossible when you're at $10K. The gap crushes people. So here's the hack. Forget the million. Obsess over the daily actions that create it. For me, learning investing became my entertainment. Creating content became my addiction. Every day felt like a win, not because I'd made it, but because I was leveling up, and that's the secret. The process is the prize. Do the right things long enough and the million. It's inevitable. Let me guess you're watching this because you want to build real wealth, not just get by, not just be comfortable, but actually join the Millionaire Club. Well, I've got bad news and good news. The bad news, everything you've been taught about money is probably wrong. The good news, in next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how I went from a regular finance employee to building multiple income streams that got me to my first million. And the best part, you can do this too if you avoid these 5 critical mistakes. First, the savings lie. They tell you cut back, live frugally, save every penny. Here's the painful truth. If you save $500 a month, which is more than most people can manage, it would take you 167 years to hit a million. 167 years, even if you somehow save $2,000 a month, that's still over 40 years of eating ramen noodles and denying yourself every little pleasure. I learned this the hard way during my 9 years in banking, making good money, living below my means. And still nowhere close to millionaire status. That's when I realized wealth isn't built in spreadsheets tracking your coffee expenses. It's built by flipping your entire mindset from how can I save more to how can I earn more. Second mistake, trying to do everything at once. When I first started my YouTube channel, I was posting occasionally while also working full time and chasing every opportunity that came my way. Result, 9 months later I had 300 subscribers, pathetic. Then I made one simple change. For 3 months, I said no to everything that wasn't YouTube. No social events, no side projects, no distractions. Just pure obsessive focus. And that's when everything changed. Here's the cold hard truth. You'll never build serious wealth chasing shiny objects. Pick one income stream, go all in for 90 days, then decide if it's worth continuing. This is how winners play the game. Number 3 will shock you. Your 9 to 5 skills are probably worthless for building wealth. Unless you're in tech or finance, most corporate jobs teach you exactly one thing: how to be a good employee. But here's what actually works. Learning hive. Use skills that solve expensive problems. Every quarter, I master one new money-making skill: sales, digital marketing, data analysis. These are the skills that open doors you didn't even know existed. While everyone else is watching Netflix, I'm studying the playbooks of millionaires. That's the difference that makes all the difference. Fourth, your environment is killing your potential. Every minute spent scrolling drama, comparing yourself to others, or consuming negative news is stealing from your future wealth. I became ruthless about this. My phone, only business and finance apps. My YouTube feed, only channels that make me smarter about money. My social circle, only people building something. Protect your mindset like it's the last $1 million you'll ever make, because it might be. Finally, the biggest mistake of all, obsessing over the million instead of the process. When you're starting from zero, that $1 million goal feels impossible. So here's what I did differently. I fell in love with the daily grind. Learning about investing became my entertainment. Creating content became my passion. The result, the $1 million, came almost as an afterthought. Because here's the secret nobody tells you: get the process right and the money becomes inevitable. Stay focused on the outcome and you'll quit before you even get close. So let me ask you, which of these mistakes are you making right now? The savings trap, the shiny object syndrome, the wrong skills, toxic environment, outcome obsession. Here's your challenge. Pick one. Fix it this week. Then come back and tell me in the comments how much closer are you to your first $1 million. And if this video helped you even 1%, smash that like button, subscribe, and get ready, because I'm just getting started. Your millionaire journey starts now. Stop everything right now. I need you to ask yourself one brutal question. Why aren't you a millionaire yet? Is it because you don't make enough? Because the economy's bad? Because you didn't go to the right school? Here's the hard truth. It's none of those. The real reason is you're still believing the same money lies that keep 99% of people broke. But today that changes. Because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how I went from a frustrated finance worker to building multiple income streams that made me my first $1 million, and how you can do it too by fixing these 5 critical mistakes. Mistake #1 will shock you. You've been taught that saving is the path to wealth. That's complete BS. Let me prove it to you. If you save $500 a month, which is more than most people can even manage, it would take you 167 years to become a millionaire. 167 years. You'll be dead before you get halfway there. Even if you somehow save $200 a month, that's still over 40 years of eating ramen noodles and denying yourself every little pleasure. I learned this the hard way during my 9 years in banking, making good money, living below my means, and still watching my millionaire dreams slip further away every year. That's when I realized wealth isn't built by clipping coupons. It's built by flipping your entire mindset from how can I save $5 to how can I make $500 more this month. Here's mistake #2 that's keeping you broke. You're trying to do everything at once. When I first started my YouTube channel, I was posting occasionally while also working full-time and chasing every opportunity that came my way. Know what I had to show for it after 9 months? 300 pathetic subscribers. Then I made one radical change. For 3 months, I said no to everything that wasn't YouTube. No social events, no side projects, no distractions, just pure obsessive focus. And that's when everything changed. Here's the uncomfortable truth no one tells you. You'll never build serious wealth chasing shiny objects. Pick one income stream, go all in for 90 days, then decide if it's worth continuing. This is how winners play the game. Now we get mistake #3, and this one hurts. Your 9 to 5 skills are worthless for building real wealth. Unless you're in tech or finance, most jobs only teach you how to be a good employee. But here's what actually works. Learning Hive. Use skills that solve expensive problems. Every quarter, I force myself to master one new money-making skill: sales, digital marketing, data analysis. These are the skills that open doors you didn't even know existed. While everyone else is watching Netflix, I'm studying the playbooks of millionaires. That's the difference between building wealth and just dreaming about it. Mistake #4 is silently destroying your potential. Your environment is poisoning your mindset. Every minute you spend scrolling drama, comparing yourself to others, or consuming negative news is stealing from your future wealth. I became ruthless about this. My phone, only business and finance apps. My YouTube feed, only channels that make me smarter about money. My social circle, only people building something. You need to protect your mindset like it's the last $1 million you'll ever make, because it might be. And the final mistake, the one that keeps more people broke than all the others combined. You're obsessed with the million instead of the process. When you're starting from zero, that $1 million goal feels impossible. So here's what I did differently. I fell in love with the daily grind. Learning about investing became my entertainment. Creating content became my passion. The result, the $1 million, came almost as an afterthought. Because here's the secret they don't teach you in school. Master the process, and the money becomes inevitable. Obsess over the outcome, and you'll quit before you even get close. So here's your $1 million question. Which of these mistakes are you making right now? The savings trap, the distraction addiction, the worthless skills, toxic environment, outcome obsession. Your mission is simple. Pick one, fix it this week, then come back and tell me in the comments how much closer are you to your first $1 million. And if this video helped you see money differently, smash that like button, subscribe, and get ready, because we're just getting started. Your millionaire future begins today. Let's cut the BS for a second. You're here because you want to be rich, not comfortable rich. But here's the painful truth staring you in the face right now. If you keep doing what you're doing, you'll never get there. I know because I was stuck in that same trap for years, working a good finance job, saving religiously, following all the rules, and going absolutely nowhere, until I discovered these 5 game-changing truths that helped me build multiple income streams and hit my first million. And today, I'm going to hand them to you on a silver platter. Truth #1 will make you angry. Everything they taught you about saving is a lie. Let me break it down so simple even a 5-year-old would get it. Save $500/month, that's 167 years to hit $1 million, $2,000/month, still 40 years of your life wasted. I learned this the hard way after nearly a decade in banking, watching my safe career path going exactly nowhere. Then I had my wake-up call. The only way to build real wealth is to stop thinking like an employee and start thinking like a wealth creator. Your paycheck is the absolute worst way to make money. Period. Truth #2 hits even harder. Your diversify mindset is keeping you poor. When I started my YouTube channel, I made every excuse. I'm busy with work. I'll post when I can. I'm exploring other options. Know where that got me? 300 subscribers in 9 months of half-assed effort. Then I went all in, no distractions, no plan B, just 90 days of obsessive focus. Result, my channel exploded. Here's the cold reality. You'll never get rich chasing 10 things at once. Pick one lane, commit harder than anyone else, then dominate it. Truth #3 is what separates the rich from the rest. Your current skills are worthless for building wealth. Your job isn't teaching you how to get rich, it's teaching you how to stay poor. Every 90 days, I force myself to master one new wealth building skill. Copywriting, sales funnels, digital marketing. These aren't hobbies, they're weapons. While you're watching Netflix, someone else is studying how to take your future money. Who do you think wins? Truth #4 is the silent killer. Your environment is programming you to fail. Every minute on toxic social media, every conversation with broke friends, every negative news story, they're all stealing your future millions. I became a tyrant about this. My phone, only business content, my circle. Only builders, my input, only what makes me richer. Your mind is your most valuable asset, start protecting it like one. And truth #5, this is the $1 million secret. The rich don't obsess over money, they obsess over process. When I stopped fixating on becoming a millionaire and started loving the daily grind, that's when everything changed. Studying markets became my entertainment. Creating content became my passion. The money, it just showed up as a byproduct. Because here's what no guru will tell you. Master the process and the millions become inevitable. So here's your make or break moment. Which of these truths hit you hardest? The savings lie, the focus trap, the skill gap, toxic environment, process blindness. Your move is simple, pick one. Obliterate it this week. Then come back and tell me in the comments how your mindset has shifted. Smash like if this opened your eyes, subscribe because we're just getting started, and get ready, your millionaire journey begins right now. Wake up, the clock is ticking and your bank account isn't growing itself. You're stuck in the same financial hamster wheel 97% of people never escape from. But today you're getting the cheat codes to break free. I went from a frustrated finance drone to building multiple income streams that made me a millionaire, and I'm about to show you exactly how to shortcut your way there too. Reality #1 will shatter everything you've been told. Saving money is the slowest path to wealth. Do the math at $500/month savings, you'll need 3 lifetimes to hit $1 million. Even saving $2,000/month means waiting until you're collecting Social Security. I wasted years in banking believing this lie until I realized the brutal truth. You don't get rich by cutting coupons, you get rich by creating value. Every hour spent penny pinching should be spent income generating instead. Here's reality #2 they don't want you to know. Your balanced approach is keeping you average. When I half-assed YouTube while working my day job, 9 months equals 300 pathetic subscribers. But when I went all in for just 90 days, everything changed. This isn't about time management, it's about energy management. The top 1% don't have better ideas, they have better focus. Pick your weapon, master it, then dominate. Reality #3 is the career killer. Your job skills won't make you rich. Your employer didn't hire you to build your wealth, they hired you to build theirs. Every quarter, I learn a new wealth accelerating skill. Sales, automation, AI prompting. These aren't resume boosters, they're escape vehicles from the 9-to-5 trap. While others collect paychecks, I'm building skills that pay me while I sleep. Reality #4 is your silent saboteur. Your environment is poisoning your potential. Every toxic relationship, every mindless scroll, every negative news binge, they're all stealing from your future net worth. I became ruthless. My phone, wealth, building content only. My circle, ambitious builders only. Your mindset is either your greatest asset or your worst liability, and right now, you're choosing. And reality #5, this changes everything. Millionaires don't chase money, they chase growth. When I stopped obsessing over bank balances and started loving the daily hustle, that's when magic happened. Market research became my entertainment. Skill building became my addiction. The money, just a natural side effect. Because here's the ultimate truth. Master the game and the rewards come automatically. Your move. Right now, which of these realities hit you like a ton of bricks? The savings myth, the focus famine, the skill gap, toxic inputs, wrong focus. Pick your poison, then eliminate it this week. Comment below which one you're taking down first. Smash like if this lit a fire under you, subscribe because the real training starts now, and get ready, your financial revolution begins today. Listen carefully, because I'm about to drop truth bombs that will either make you rich or keep you up at night. 3 years ago, I was just like you, stuck in the work hard, save money hamster wheel, wondering why I wasn't getting ahead. Then I discovered these 5 brutal realities that helped me build multiple income streams and hit my first million. Warning, what you're about to hear will challenge everything you believe about money. Truth #1. Your savings account is a wealth illusion. That $500/month you're so proud of, at that rate, you'll need to live until 2190 to become a millionaire. Even saving $2000/month means waiting until you're too old to enjoy it. I learned this the hard way after 9 years in banking, watching my safe strategy get me exactly nowhere. Here's the cold hard fact. You don't get rich by saving pennies, you get rich by creating value that people will pay you for. Truth #2. Your balance is making you broke. When I treated YouTube like a hobby, posting when convenient, chasing shiny objects, I gained 300 subscribers in 9 months. Pathetic, but when I went all in for just 90 days, the algorithm noticed, opportunities appeared, money flowed. This isn't about time management, it's about commitment. The wealthy aren't more talented, they're more focused. Pick your battlefield and dominate it completely. Truth #3. Your 9 to 5 skills are financial handcuffs. Your job isn't designed to make you rich, it's designed to make your boss rich. Every 90 days, I learn a new wealth accelerating skill: copywriting, automation, AI tools. These aren't hobbies, they're escape routes from the rat race. While your coworkers gossip by the water cooler, I'm building skills that pay me 24/7. Truth #4. Your attention is being stolen. Every minute on toxic social media, every negative news binge, every conversation with broke-minded people, they're all robbing your future. I became a dictator over my inputs. My phone, only business and growth content. My circle, only those building wealth. Your mind is the ultimate wealth generator. Stop letting the world program it for failure. And truth #5. This changes everything. The money follows the process. When I stopped obsessing over becoming a millionaire and started loving the daily grind, that's when everything changed. Market research became fascinating. Skill building became addictive. The money, just a natural byproduct. Because here's the secret no one tells you: master the craft and the wealth comes automatically. Now the ball's in your court. Which of these truths hit you hardest? The savings lie, the focus trap, the skill gap, toxic environment, wrong priorities. Pick your poison, then destroy it this week. Comment below which one you're taking down first. Smash like if this opened your eyes, subscribe because we're just getting started, and get ready, your financial awakening begins now. Let's be real, this isn't just another video you'll forget in 10 minutes. This is your wake-up call, your turning point, your moment to decide. Will you keep doing what everyone else does and stay where you are? Or will you take these truths, apply them like your life depends on it, and finally start building the wealth you deserve? The choice is yours. But remember, every day you wait is another day your future self pays for. So here's what I need you to do right now. Drop a comment with #millionaire mindset if you're committing to at least one of these changes this week. Smash that like button, not for me, but to lock this mindset into your brain. Subscribe because next week, I'm exposing the 3 biggest money scams nobody talks about, and you don't want to miss it. This is your time, your move, your millionaire journey starts today. See you in the comments.